Alright, fellas, like we practiced.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Come on down. Come on down. Hanging with the brothers tonight, yeah. Come on down to the brothers commonplace tonight. We are recording.
Oh shit, I'm not ready.
Hey, is everyone in here ready? Is everyone ready, Tim?
Huh?
Alrighty, welcome everyone to the Brothers Commonplace, a comedy and crime podcast where we cover monsters, murders, mysteries, and more. There we go. And yeah, before we get into today's episode, I want you to meet my only friend I got left.
Fuck yeah. We killed all the other ones. God, I had so many openings. The one I wanted to save for when people are here, so I'm just going to use the dumb one.
Yeah.
But what's going on, guys? This is Tim, or as they called me at my old job when I was supposed to like just help people and stuff, but I ended up just pissing on them. H.R. Kelly.
Dude, that's so good. Please sit down. We've had a couple complaints. What are you doing? It's funny you mention that. R. Kelly will get brought up later.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
And it is your boy Kev, a.k.a. the diamond-handed dirty dog, or as I'm known on the basketball court, Dork Nowitzki.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid.
Fuck yeah.
And sorry that we were gone last week, and I feel super bad. We had no regular episode. I planned on doing a Patreon episode and didn't end up doing that either.
Yeah.
Every single one of us have been super sick, and you can probably still tell by the sound of it. We're still sick.
Yeah.
Like, I've been sick this entire year.
Yeah, it's
This
going
shit
on
sucks.
bad. Mm.
And like where I work at now, I mean, at the same place, I'm in a different area. There's like half the time there's no heat. And like my last hour of the day, I'm outside shoveling and doing like manual shit. And anytime we're down, I'm outside. So it'll be like zero. It's literally been 0 degrees, negative degrees. And I'm fucking outside. And then when I come back inside, we don't have heat.
Yeah, dude, that sucks.
And when it is warm, when we do have heat, I swear to God, because I work with a bunch of Mexicans, I don't speak English, they fucking open the windows and the doors for some reason. And it's just fucking freezing, dude.
Well, you would think they'd be colder.
Yeah, we're all like, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
We think they do it just to fuck with everyone.
Dude, they're just fucking with Jakeem.
It sucks, dude. Yeah.
Dude, I'm such a terrible person. Like, I never use my like front stairs or anything. I just don't fucking shovel it. And I thought about it, like, dude, they've been bringing that mail up the whole fucking time on those steps.
Yeah.
So I need to. I still haven't because I'm lazy, but.
Dude, there was one day that it was so cold and we had nothing to do. They're like, yeah, just find a room with no cameras and just hang out in there. So that was why I kept snapping you guys. I'm like, yeah, I'm still here.
Watching Netflix.
Yeah, I watched an entire series, an entire season that day. And it sucked because I was just standing, holding my phone, and I watched a full season of a show.
Dude, why don't they just let you guys go home?
So, I mean, I kind of that's cool. We get our hours.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would have rather just gone home at that point.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, eventually they let us go. So that was nice. But yeah, it sucked.
Yeah.
But all right, we haven't even started this. So yeah, I'm sorry that we were all sick. And we will have a normal episode and a Patreon episode. It is just me and Primo, the gruesome twosome today.
Good enough.
But all righty, for this case, you're going to want to pay close attention.
Oh.
You're not going to want to touch that dial.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Join us today as we take on Randolph Franklin Dial.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to pay attention. It's just his last name is fucking Dial, dude.
I love it.
All righty, we did do the Murderpedia game for this.
Oh, hell yeah.
I did like...
Was it hand soap?
No, fuck, that's a good one, dude. So the Murderpedia game is sometimes for cases, I just Google Murderpedia and then either a word or a phrase, and then I pick the case that has that matching. So like one time it was Ponderosa Steakhouse.
That's so good.
Tim always gives me great examples. Cowboy hat, hand soap that I can't use yet, but I gotta wait.
I was sick of the dial. Yeah, because that's hand soap, isn't it?
That's funny, yeah.
I think, is he Asian?
No.
Oh, I thought his middle name was Son.
Fuck yeah, dude. So I will say, like a couple hours into doing this, I was convinced we already did this case.
Oh, yes.
I'm pretty sure we didn't, but it's very familiar, but I'm pretty sure we didn't.
No, I don't remember it.
So Murderpedia, allthat'sinteresting.com, Unsolved Mysteries, fandom.com, NBC News, ABC News, and News on 6. So, alrighty, here we go. Anything you want to mention before we start this, Primo?
I was just gonna say, because it was like a super popular case, but did you watch that Gabby Petito Netflix?
I did.
Dude, it was so fucking sad.
Yeah. It's and I remember when that was like happening.
Yeah, me
it was
too.
like super big on social media. Actually, let's talk about that on the Patreon.
Save it for Patreon.
Yeah, we'll save it for Patreon. I also watched part of the John Benet Ramsey one.
I watched that whole thing too.
I didn't watch it all. As soon as it became super pro, the parents didn't have anything to do with it. I turned it off. I was like, come on,
but
dude.
Like, I think it needed that because how much before it was pro that they did do it.
Like, but I mean, there's no way they had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. They definitely had something. Let's save it for Patreon.
Yeah, we'll save it for Patreon, dude. So this is a comedy and crime podcast. So this is your disclaimer. We do make a lot of jokes. We're going to talk about a real case, a serious case. We list the sources. All of our information's from there. And if you don't like mixing comedy and crime, jokes with this stuff, this is not the podcast for you. So this is your heads up now.
That's your only warning.
And also we have a Patreon. So for $2 or $5 a month, you can support the show. You get a bonus episode every week, except for last week. I'm very sorry about that.
Yeah, but I'm sure people understand that shit happens.
Yeah, so I do apologize. I did plan on doing one, and I just didn't get around to it. But yeah, so to make up for it, we don't have any new sign-ups for this week, but we'll go ahead and say everyone's name at the end of this episode, because every time we get a new sign-up, we read off everyone's name on the Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
So alrighty, here we go. Randolph Franklin Dial. He was born September 26, 1944 in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh.
And we pretty much have no information on anything about him up until a crime's committed. So I don't know anything about the dude, really.
Is Randolph a common name? Like that sounds like German. Like I was expecting him not to be American.
A lot of times when you're reading cases and stuff, the sources will always say like their last name. It'll be like Dial did this or was here, but it's like, dude, the name's fucking Randolph. Just use Randolph.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I guess there's a guy named Randy, so coming up. But
gotcha.
So yeah, Randolph. What's Rainbow Randolph? Is that something?
That sounds like a Mario Kart fucking stage.
Rainbow Randolph. Oh wait, is it? It's from Death to Smoochie. Okay.
Oh fuck yeah!
It's a Robin Williams character.
Hell yeah.
Okay, here we go. Where were we? Okay, so yeah, we don't really have any information on him besides when he was born. So then we come to September 16th, 1981. Karate instructor from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, Kelly Dean Hogan would be murdered.
Oh, shit.
However, the case would go unsolved. I couldn't find any details on the murder. All we know is that the karate master was killed when he was 27 years old. And based on his find a gravesite, he looked fucking awesome.
Wait, what was his name?
It was Kelly Dean Hogan.
Oh, yeah. I figured it'd be a girl.
Yeah, it's a dude with a sweet mustache.
Fuck yeah.
He has a fucking giant his find a grave pictures, there's two. There's one where he just has a sweet fucking mustache, and the other one he's just doing like a flying kick.
Dude, hell yeah.
So
I'm gonna assume he was killed from behind. There's no way
they had to take the pictures down because everyone visiting his grave, it was so wet, but it wasn't from tears, it was from fucking pussies.
Just squirting all over his grave.
Shit. But
it brings him back.
But he trained in Taekwondo.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's a sweet cup.
Yeah, hello, pumpkin, it says. Sorry, I got to keep taking drinks because of my throat. Sorry, guys. So now we fast forward a few years. So the karate master was killed. No one knows why. No one knows who did it. 1986, however, Randolph, he comes forward. He confesses and says that it was him in 1981. He murdered Kelly Hogan. Yeah, so like 5-6 years later, he comes forward, he surrenders to the police, and he's like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
So the date listed where he turned himself in was May 1st, 1986.
Dude, that was 6 days before my birthday.
Almost Primo's birthday.
Yeah.
Huh.
My exact birthday, too, like right when I was born.
Interesting, Tim. Interesting. Then on August 11th, 1986, that's his sentencing, and he pleads guilty to the murder, and he is sentenced to life in prison. One source mentions that he was drunk when he confessed, but either way, he just comes forward, confesses the murder, even though they had no idea it was him that did it. Kind of strange. Quote, in 1986, artist Randolph Dial, he is an artist we mentioned a little bit later, he confessed to committing the September 16th, 1981 contract murder of karate instructor Kelly Hogan. After serving several years in prison, he was transferred to a minimum security unit in Oklahoma State Reformatory. While there, he became a model prisoner. He was even given access to property outside of prison. He was assigned to be the caretaker for the home of Deputy Warden Randy Parker, who lived right next to the prison with his wife Bobby and their 2 daughters. Over the years, Bobby had worked with several inmates in the rehabilitation programs. So a couple things stick out there. One, he mentions that this was a contract killing. So he will later say that he was hired to kill the karate master.
Fuck yeah.
So,
dude, does this guy at least look badass?
No, dude. This
fuck
guy.
Yeah, dude. There's no way.
This guy, later, we'll see how. I don't even know how old he is in these pictures. He looks like he's 100 years old.
Dude, hell yeah.
And he's not. Like, he's like, in his oldest picture, he's like 60.
Fuck yeah.
And he looks like he's like fucking 80 years old.
Unless he poisoned him, there's no fucking way.
Yeah, dude, there's no way he goes.
Yeah, dude. Kelly would have whooped his ass.
Okay, I'm going to show you a picture of him, dude. My laptop cord's kind of weird, so I'm just going to take a picture of him, and then I'll turn my phone to you. Okay, this is him at like 60 years old. You ready?
Yeah.
I'll show it to the camera. Dude, he looks like he's fucking 100 years old.
He looks like fucking Archie Bunker.
He looks fucking old, dude.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know how he could have fucking killed a karate master. But
there's no fucking way, dude.
So one thing that sticks out, like we said, is that he said it was a contract killing, and also he's such a good inmate that the deputy warden, who lives next to the prison with his wife Bobby and their 2 daughters, give him access to like the property outside of it and like is caretaker of that home.
Yeah, the 2 daughters is pretty fucked up.
Would you, no matter what someone is in prison for, I wouldn't be like, you're such a good inmate, I want you to help take care of my house with my young daughters.
Yeah, hey, you free to babysit too, man? Like,
yeah. Was Jared from Subway busy that day?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's like, I don't know. I don't want to say anything bad about the guy, Randy Parker, the deputy warden, but like,
it doesn't seem like a good idea.
Yeah, fuck that. So right next door to the prison, we have Deputy Warden and his family. Bobby was Randy's wife, and they had 2 daughters aged 8 and 10.
Fuck, they're young too.
So back to Randolph. Quote, Dial was also a fantasist who wrote prison letters to his friends, regaling them with tales of his Delta Force exploits in Vietnam, or of his work for the CIA, Secret Service, and FBI, according to the Washington Post.
That guy doesn't have any friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure none of that's true.
Yeah,
like
dude.
I don't think any of that is true at all.
He has no fucking friends. Nobody likes this guy.
At the reformatory, he had been granted special privileges, meaning he could stay in minimum security housing outside of the prison walls. He convinced officials to let him start an arts program to raise money for inmate rehabilitation. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. At least he's like doing something like that. He's, he's a sculptor and he's artsy. So he's starting a program there. So that's kind of cool. I didn't see anything about him really drinking, but on one of the pages, they describe him as an alcoholic artist.
Wait, how can he drink? Can he drink in prison?
I don't know why they put that, because I didn't see any quote. Maybe I'll find a quote on here. I don't remember.
Is he sculpting like in prison?
Yeah.
Like, what if he was just like, hey, but look, and he just sculpts a key and fucking gets out?
That's fucking good. He just sculpts like a fucking magic carpet and flies out.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you didn't say I couldn't do this. See ya, fuckers.
Yeah, see you, bitches.
He sculpts a helicopter and fucking flies out.
It's like when they 3D print a gun and shit, he's just sculpting it.
Yeah, that shit's funny, dude. The key. Yeah, he just walked out.
Yeah.
Dude, I told this story once, but one time I was in this clay class in art, and me and Mark were, and for some fucking reason, they're like, all right, Kevin, Mark, because my art teacher was this fucking horrible person. I did not like her at all. She was just a fucking little mean bitch. And one time she went off on Eric because she's super proud of the school, super loves the school 100%.
Fuck yeah.
And so sometimes people would say things just to mess with her. And Eric's like, yeah, I think we should change the school colors. Oh. Just joking because he knew it would get a rise out of her, and the entire day, like the entire period, she went off.
Fuck yeah,
about how important the school is and the colors and everything. But yeah, she's a fucking horrible bitch. This fucking mean lady. One time, we had to do these everyone had to bring in a photograph to color. And it was like right after my sister died, so I brought in a picture of me and her to do. And like right as we like turned them all in, she gave this speech to the class. She's like, yeah, I want everyone to put forward their best project, their best one, not the one that means the most to you. Oh. Yeah, clearly calling me out for it. Fuck? Yeah, I swear to God. I was like, what a fucking evil bitch.
That's fucking, that's like
dude.
evil.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? It was like that year. I was like, what the fuck?
Jesus, what a bitch.
But yeah, Big Rob Stone, I know I'm telling like 8 stories in a row. Big Rob Stone spread this lie, though, because she broke her leg, that he told everyone in the school that he saw her that morning. She was like walking to get the mail, and she slipped and broke her leg on the ice, because that part was true. Yeah. But he says she rolled into the ditch, and a snowplow went by and buried her, and the whole school believed it.
Hell yeah, dude.
But anyway, so me and Mark, who are not good at anything artsy, she's like, all right, Mark, Kevin, you two are gonna load the kiln. We're like, what?
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna load the kiln. We're like, what the fuck? How do we do that? They're like, as long as everyone's projects are, as long as they don't have any air bubbles and everything's ready to go, you just load them in and space them out.
Like, isn't it kind of like a pizza oven? Don't you kind of do like
this? This was like a top loading one.
Okay.
We're like, okay. And this guy named Sean made this life-size fucking lion head.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and loaded that in there, and we had to put all these small ones around it.
Hell yeah.
And the next, we didn't know what we were doing. However, we didn't do anything wrong. We literally did what she told us.
Yeah.
Okay. We come in the next day, and all the, like, whoever had art the first period is like, dude, she is so fucking mad at you guys. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, she is so fucking mad. Like, she's like almost crying. She keeps going off. We're like, what'd we do? We get in there, and she's like, Kevin, Mark. She's like, you blew up everyone's project.
Hell
We're
yes,
like, what?
Dude.
And she's like, everyone's art project, Sean's line blew up, and you're gonna clean the kiln out.
Wait, so it's like just because the lion blew up? Like, how's that your fault?
Because we're like, what the fuck? We go and clean it out, and I swear to God, mine and Mark's were okay.
Fuck yeah.
I made this little treasure chest. I don't know what he made, and like Mark comes out, he's like, yeah, ours is okay. So I think everyone else's probably just had air bubbles in it. And she was so mad. We had to clean it out with the vacuum, and they just like blamed it all on us. We're like, Sean, and I'm pretty sure at one point Mark was like, Sean, we didn't blow your shitty lion head up, dude.
Dude, that's awesome.
But yeah, she just like fucking blamed it all on us.
What a bitch. Hashtag thank you, Mark.
Yeah, hashtag thank you, Mark. All right, back to this. Yeah, so now he's getting like special privileges at the prison, minimum security housing outside the walls, doing all this shit. And soon he was using a kiln in the Parkers' garage. So the Parkers are the deputy warden, the house next door. So they're starting like an art program there, and there's a kiln in the garage. He's using that. And the garage has been converted into a ceramic studio for his inmate pottery program. So, I mean, that's cool, but like, why has it got to be there?
Yeah.
As Randolph became a daily fixture in the Parker home, Bobby Parker volunteered and often spent time alone with Dial in the studio.
Oh, shit.
So, like, the deputy warden's wife is helping out with this program also, and, like, they kind of like, Randolph is kind of like a friend to them now, I guess.
Like, they know he murdered somebody, right? Like, they know he did, right?
Yeah, so it seems like he's, like, a good inmate. He's got no issues or problems or anything like that, but They're like, yeah, he's a model inmate. He's great. But it's like, yeah, he fucking admitted to killing someone. And you're just letting him like in your house to run an art program.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool and all, but maybe do it fucking anywhere else.
This isn't funny. I don't even know if I should say it, but I know like this is leading to something bad, but I wish it was like a complete 180 and she rapes him. like that'd be fucking sweet, dude. Because I know this is leading to something bad.
Well, we'll find out what happens. Quote, Randolph Franklin Dial used to portray himself as the hero of his own novel, writing friends that he served in Vietnam as a member of Delta Force or that he was in the CIA, like we mentioned, Secret Service or FBI agent. He also would tell others that he was a hitman with mafia connections.
We know he means Delta Force, man.
Delta Force,
We
dude.
fucking know it.
Hey, what's he say? Did somebody say heroes?
Did somebody say heroes?
So I'm pretty sure none of that is true, but he did say that the karate master killing, he was hired to kill him. Which, why the fuck would you? Why would you want that guy dead?
Yeah. I mean, they did want Bruce Lee dead, though, so, you know.
That's true.
Didn't, like, the mob kill him or something like that?
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Quote, Bobby and Dial began working together when money was donated to the prison to start an art program. They often spent time alone in the Parker's garage, which had been converted into a ceramic studio. During this time, Randolph apparently developed feelings for Bobby. After a few weeks, Randy felt that Randolph was spending too much time at their home. He also believed that Dial was trying to control the arts program. So Randy tells Randolph to back off of Bobby and the arts program. So he's kind of like, yeah, you're kind of spending too much time here. You kind of need to stay in fucking jail, you loser.
Yeah.
Hey, leave my fucking wife and garage alone, you fucking dipshit.
Yeah, get out of here, you old bitch.
And now we come to the date, August 30th, 1994. And let me stop you right there, Tim, because I know what you're thinking. Yes, that is the exact same day that the Gund Arena would open in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah, that's right where I was going, man.
So the Gund Arena
That's the Q now, right?
not anymore.
Oh.
So it went from the Gund Arena to the Quicken Loans Arena, which it was called the Q. Then it became the Rocket Mortgage Arena.
Oh, yeah,
and now
it's Rocket
Mass. Now it's just Rocket Arena.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember.
Kevin Love has been super fucking funny lately on Instagram. He just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. But he commented, he's like, it'll always be the Q. So,
yeah, I forgot that it was Rocket Mortgage. Does Kevin Love does he play for Miami?
yeah.
Okay.
There was a very funny post he had on Instagram because when Kevin Love first joined the Cavs, LeBron made like some post about where is it? What is it? Where I'm sorry, I don't want to have dead air, but I want to find it.
It's like his coming home post or whatever.
No,
I hate LeBron now.
So in 2015, LeBron tweeted, "Stop trying to way to fit out and just fit in. Be a part of something special."
Fuck yeah.
And it was obviously aimed at Kevin Love when he did it.
Why?
Because like when they were trying to like mesh with the team and stuff, he kept trying to tell him, like, that's what he told him. And then LeBron was talking about Luka, and he said, "Luka, be your fucking self. Don't fit in. Fit the fuck out."
What
and
the fuck?
And Kevin Love commented on it with like sad eyes or something.
That's so fucking good.
Dude. He made a comment about it.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to find what he replied to it though.
They're playing really good now, aren't they, the Lakers? I'm pretty sure
they won last night.
Yeah, I saw that they've won a good amount. I saw LeBron drop like 40.
This is what he said. He said, "Punching the air right now," in this crying face. "Just my thoughts." And then he tagged LeBron, and then he put hashtag 10 years later, still a hater. Hashtag hurt my feelings.
Hell yeah, dude.
And he also said something super funny about Angel Reese.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I don't know much about her, but she seems like an idiot.
Yeah. So this is funny. Angel Reese said her goal in life is to become a billionaire. and all this other stuff. And then Kevin Love said, I'm going to go ahead and take the under.
Fuck. Yeah,
You're not going to become a billionaire,
Hashtag
dude.
wildman.
Yeah, dude.
That's fucking awesome.
I know. You know what?
Dude, how many people fucking said that was racist? I guarantee just because he's white.
He did get some backlash. You know what Angel Reese makes?
I know it's a lot.
Her WNBA salary is $81,000 a year.
Oh, okay. I made more than
you're
that.
not. Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Yeah. Holy shit.
Okay, where were we?
God damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the under. That's fucking funny.
So I have a better chance of becoming a billionaire, dude.
I did say. I will say, yesterday she put up a 20-20 game. So she didn't
they're playing. I don't know why I thought the WNBA wasn't playing right now.
And Cleveland is getting a WNBA team.
I know. I thought about trying out.
So hell yeah.
Didn't even laugh.
What'd you say?
I thought about trying out.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'll show out with my tits out. Like, I thought it was Cleveland Knockers.
Fuck yeah.
Stupid, dude, not funny at all.
I would get destroyed by every single one of those girls, dude. 1,000%.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to toot my own horn at all. WNBA, obviously, they're going to beat us.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I know on my life I could score on them.
Yeah.
Like, I would never get shut out. There's just no way I would score.
Out. Yeah.
So
I mean, I did get blocked by Allie. So
yeah.
So I mean,
Allie and Meg one time beat me and CJ.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I was like, CJ, you're just fucking do what you do to me and Tim, dude.
Dude, CJ did. Like, he didn't give a fuck that it was his
heart
wife.
Screens, dude.
Yeah,
fucking scream.
Yeah, no easy points, CJ. Come on.
All right, here we go. So August 30th, 1994, what a glorious day. Like we said, that is the day that the Gund Arena would open in Cleveland, Ohio. And also, yes, everyone listening, that is the same day that 25-year-old R. Kelly would illegally marry 15-year-old Aaliyah.
Oh, wait, that happened?
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was
like the one that died in the plane crash?
Yeah, he married her when she was 15.
Wow, dude. Wait, how old was she when she died? Like, she was in like early 20s, right?
How old was she? Yeah, she wasn't very old.
Were they still married when she died?
No, because it was an illegal marriage, so it was.
What the fuck?
Yeah, let's see. She was 22 when she died.
Okay, so 7 years later, gotcha. Yeah. I liked her.
R. Kelly, Aaliyah marriage. R. Kelly paid bribes so he could marry 15-year-old Aaliyah.
That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. Oh, this says he was 27 when she was 15. So
fuck. What's wrong with him?
I don't know. And then on August 31st, 1994, he married Aaliyah with an official Illinois wedding certificate that stated she was 18. But I guess that was not true. She was 15.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Okay, where were we? Okay, so on August 30th, 1994, Randy and Bobby had breakfast with their daughters. Later, Randy left for work next door, and the girls, they went to school. When Randy left, Randolph was already at the house. He was working in the front yard.
Yeah, dude, I would never fucking leave him alone there.
At noon, Randy would come home for lunch, and he found the house empty. There was a note from Bobby saying that she had gone shopping, and she left him a sandwich in the refrigerator. He did not believe that anything was wrong. Randy later returned to prison at 4:45. His older daughter, she was 10, would call him, saying that Bobby had not returned home. However, he said that she had gone shopping and told his daughter not to worry. 30 minutes later, he returned home to find that she was still not back. Soon, he began to fear that something had happened to her. He contacted the area hospitals, but found no trace of her. So, he had breakfast that morning with his wife and his 2 kids, and Randolph was out working in the front yard. He leaves and goes to work. He comes back during lunch and sees that his kids are already at school. His wife is gone, but she left a note saying she's gone shopping. She left him. She made him a sandwich is in the fridge.
Yeah.
And then Randolph is gone also.
So both the kids are okay, though?
Yeah, the kids are okay.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about that one.
So then he comes back later in the evening because his daughter calls and says, hey, mom's not home. She left a note saying she's going shopping, but she's still not here. So Randy is like, well, what the hell's going on? Where's my wife? And then he realizes he hasn't seen Randolph around either since earlier in the day.
Yeah.
So he contacts an officer, and he's like, hey, can you go check his cell to see if he's in there? But the officer would discover that Randolph Dial was not there, and he was nowhere to be found.
That's not good.
So putting pieces together, Randy now feared that Randolph had escaped and taken his wife Bobby as a prisoner, abducting her, kidnapping her in his escape. Quote, Randy feared that Randolph had escaped and abducted Bobby in the process. Later that evening, her mother Clara received a call from her. She told Clara to call Randy and the girls and tell them that she loved them.
Oh, fuck.
She hung up before she could say anything else. Clara knew that something bad had happened to her. Yeah, so it's very strange. Bobby had called her mother and told her to pass a message on to her daughters saying, quote, tell the kids I'll see them soon. The next day, Bobby called her best friend and gave her the same message. The friend felt that she was being held against her will. Quote, 24 hours later, her van was found abandoned just across the Texas border. Investigators found that it had been cleaned and there is no evidence of a struggle. Basic cigarettes, the brand that Randolph Dial smoked, were found at the scene.
That was a brand I used to smoke.
Basics?
Yep.
Yeah, so very strange. Randolph is gone, and so is Bobby, the warden's wife. But she called everyone and said, like, not to worry. You know, she loves them. She'll see them soon.
Yeah.
But no one knows where they are. They find her van abandoned and cleaned out, and they find cigarettes that Randolph used to smoke, or that he did smoke. So there's no actual evidence. I skipped, sorry. Over the next few months, Randy would learn from an inmate that Randolph had been actively trying to barter for Valium on the prison black market.
Oh, fuck.
This would lead Randy to believe that Randolph did this in order to drug and kidnap his wife, Bobby, during the escape.
Yeah.
However, there's no actual evidence that she was, in fact, kidnapped, and investigators had to consider the possibility that maybe she, in fact, left with him on her own free will.
I mean, there probably wouldn't have been a lot of evidence that he kidnapped her if she was sleeping. Like, he could have just picked her up.
Yeah. So, and they're like, well, she left these notes. She called. You know, there's no signs of struggle. Maybe she left on her own. Maybe she was forced to leave. We don't know.
Yeah.
She called the next day, some of her friends as well. But then Randy hears that, I heard Randolph was trying to barter for some Valium. Who knows if that's true either.
Yeah.
So, quote, he had made several comments to inmates that he was infatuated with her. However, investigators have noted that they found no evidence that suggests that she left willingly with him either.
Yeah.
Randy is certain that she would never leave voluntarily with Dial.
I think the consensus here is they found no evidence.
Yeah. So there's no evidence that she left of her own free will.
Yeah.
There's also no evidence she was kidnapped. Was there any evidence?
Yeah,
actually, that's my next thing. There's zero evidence.
We got nothing. I think she might have taken a shit, but that's about it.
They're like, have you looked in the kiln? Yeah, apparently two assholes blew everything up. They're just pieces of a fucking lion's head.
Yeah. Some idiot, Sean, I think, made a lion. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean that, Sean.
10 days after Bobby's disappearance, she made one final phone call.
Oh, 10 days? Damn.
This one to her sister-in-law. Once again, she sounded upset. She asked her sister-in-law to tell the girls that she loved them and that everything would be all right. And then this was the last time that anyone heard from her. There had been several sightings of Randolph and a woman who may be her. One of the most credible ones occurred in September 1994 at an art sale in Galveston, Texas. The woman had blonde hair, so investigators believe that Bobby either dyed her hair or she was wearing a wig. Witnesses said that she seemed nervous and scared. So this case was a big case. It was covered on Unsolved Mysteries, America's Most Wanted, and also Dateline. On April 4th, 2005, now we're skipping ahead 10, 11 years. Quote, a tip from America's Most Wanted sent the police to Kamptee, Texas, where a local had come across a familiar face from the show. So it's like 10 years after all this shit. So The police, they forced entry into a mobile home on a rural chicken farm in the piney woods near the Louisiana border. They discovered Randolph Dial and Bobby Parker living under assumed identities as Richard and Samantha Deal. Dial was arrested peacefully, but a loaded pistol was on the table and a shotgun by the door. So they found them like 11 years later living together.
That's fucking crazy. I'm glad he didn't, but I was expecting he killed her.
Yeah. And then the question that everyone wanted to know the answers to.
Yeah.
Quote, Randolph told reporters assembled outside the jail that he had abducted Parker at knife point during his escape from Oklahoma State Reformatory, brainwashing her into staying with him as they moved across various Texan cities and towns and then onto the chicken farm in 2000. That's according to Cron.com.
Wow.
So he's saying, yeah, I kidnapped her, I abducted her, I forced her to like come with me everywhere.
Yeah.
Then, quote, 3 miles off the nearest paved road in rural East Texas, when they caught Randolph, he was sauteing steak for supper, and according to one official, he said, quote, I had been thinking of when they were going to catch me. I'd been looking forward to it, but I never saw this coming.
I mean, if you're looking forward to it, turn yourself in, idiot.
Yeah, I know.
But I don't know, at least he was making some good food, though.
Yeah, dude. Steak. He admitted that he went to work on Parker, threatening her family. But he said he never would have followed through with it. His previous wife would, however, disputed that when she told investigators that Randolph made her unable to think for herself and tricked her into helping him commit murder in 1981.
Oh, so his old wife helped him?
I guess so.
Fuck yeah.
Then 4 months later, she was shot and killed herself in an unsolved murder.
What? So he just fucking killed her? Wait, how did they never bring that? Like, how did they not bring that up before?
I have no idea.
Wow.
Yep. No idea. So Randolph's story is that he held Parker against her will under the threat of death or violence to her family for more than 10 years and convinced her to stay with him.
Do you just fucking always have the knife on her and never sleep or what?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I guess she could have gotten like Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, so that is a theory that Stockholm syndrome kicked in.
Because like maybe she did kind of like him when he like was over there and stuff. So.
Yeah, I mean, they probably did develop some sort of friendship. I mean, they were running that art program together and they spent a lot of time together, so I get that. But yeah. Quote, she was living under the impression that if she ever tried to get away, I would get away and I would make her regret it. This is what he tells reporters, saying that that he would make her regret it, particularly the violence towards her family. Dial told reporters gathered at the Shelby County Jail in Texas several hours after his arrest. I didn't mean it, but she didn't know that. I'm not working you. I'm just telling you I know what I'm capable of. I'm not capable of that, but she didn't know that. So he's telling him, he's like, I threatened her and say I would do shit to her and her family, although I would never do any of that.
But he fucking killed somebody.
He killed a fucking sweet people. Karate master.
Yeah.
So
he fucking killed his wife, like 1,000%. I can't believe it's insane that they should have knew that he killed the other guy. Like if they would have just known he killed his wife.
So I didn't see anything else about his wife.
Yeah,
so
he
I
fucking
don't know.
did it.
So Greer County District Attorney John Wampler, whose office will prosecute Dial on a prison escape charge, has ordered an investigation.
Wampler, I barely knew her.
Quote, we'll be looking at all the facts surrounding the matter to find out what actually occurred and what happened. It would appear that kidnapping charges against Mr. Dial would be appropriate, he said. Whether there's any reason to charge Miss Parker with anything, I won't know until the investigation is complete. So Bobby is also claiming that she had been kidnapped and held against her will. However, as time goes on, people don't like to believe that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, sorry.
I just wanted to crack a happy Wampler instead of happy camper. It's not even funny.
I was trying to think of a way to work in like appetizer sampler, but it's Wampler, dude. And I couldn't think of it.
Or like it sounds like a truck. Like, oh, check out this new Chevy Wampler I got.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. So now we have some bits and pieces about whether or not Bobby was a victim or an accomplice, or possibly both. Investigators and reporters give their thoughts and research on this. So here's a big quote. The author of the true crime book At Large, which is based on Randolph Dial's case, does not believe the story that Parker had been forced to stay with Dial since 1994.
Dude, how the fuck did they write a whole book about this? Like, I feel like that'd be like 15 pages.
Charles W. Sasser, a writer and former Tulsa homicide detective, spoke to Dial and Parker by telephone in 2001, 3 years after At Large was published. Dial called him, Sasser said, to say he had read the book 12 times and to note that you weren't always complimentary to me, but you were always fair and objective. Sasser asked about Parker, and Dial said she was fine and put her on the phone. Sasser said he asked 3 questions to which Parker only would have known the answers and was satisfied that he was talking to the right woman. He said he asked how she was and urged her to call her family and let them know that she was alive. She said, "I'm fine and I'm happy," and she said she wondered if it was better to let her family keep thinking that she was dead or to call them.
What?
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
He said he spoke to Dial for about an hour and called the FBI afterward. FBI attempts to trace Dial's call were unsuccessful, Sasser said. Authorities were led to Dial and Parker this week by a tip generated by the TV show America's Most Wanted, which featured the case. The two had been running a chicken farm at Camp D near the Louisiana border for the past 5.5 years. They lived in a 2-bedroom trailer in the woods.
Fuck yeah.
Randolph told authorities he rarely ventured off the property. Instead, he sent Parker on errands to a nearby center, including the town's grocery store across the street from the Shelby County Sheriff's Office. We're looking across the highway at the store, Chief Deputy Kent Schaefer said. She could have driven in here instead. We sure would have helped her out, I guarantee you. So now some people are like, he gave you free reign to leave whenever you wanted to go to the store. It's right next to the fucking sheriff's station.
Yeah.
And you didn't go there. So some people think, well, maybe she had Stockholm Syndrome or was scared. And some people are thinking like, well, she probably ran away with them. Otherwise, she had every opportunity to get away.
If that's true, like what she said about like not telling her family, it seems like she did it on purpose.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. Where it's like, it might be easier just to let my kids, just tell them I'm dead.
Yeah.
Hey, what should we tell your daughters that,
Because they be
since
like
they were 8 and 10 years old, thought you were dead. Just tell them I'm dead. I don't really. That's a lot of birthday presents to catch up on, and I don't got the money.
Yeah. They'd be like what in their 20s? Because how long ago?
It was like 11 years. I think.
Yeah, so they'd be in their 20s.
So yeah, one would be 21, the other one would be like 19.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be if I thought like my mom or dad disappeared and was possibly dead, and then 10 years later they were still alive.
Yeah.
That's probably a better outcome than them being dead.
Yeah. Like, they got murdered by this guy.
Especially if they were held against their will. I mean, you still have them alive. Nah, fuck it. Just tell them I'm dead.
Yeah.
It'd probably be easier. I got a lot of fucking shows to catch up on.
Yeah, she's just watching Unsolved Mysteries.
Well, no way. They'd hog the TV. Tell them I'm dead. Quote, when Bobby Parker was found, she and her husband had an emotional reunion and told the media that they wanted privacy. Parker found it hard to talk about, and Randy preferred not to ask too many questions. He did notice differences in her behavior, though, as she would ask first if she could go to the bathroom, or she would ask if she could get a drink from the fridge.
Fuck.
So it does seem like there is some brainwashing and shit going on there.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in Texas, agents from Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation were making puzzling discoveries in the mobile home on the chicken farm. Agents found condoms and numerous Valentine's Day cards the pair had exchanged. Residents thought Parker appeared unhappy and was often nervously looking over her shoulder. Then coworkers said Dial was fired from the chicken farm, and Parker explained that his ailing health was the reason he couldn't work elsewhere. I assumed he owned the chicken farm. They're just fucking working on it together, I guess.
Yeah.
That sucks. You don't even own it.
What if the fucking Valentine's Day cards were the ones from Billy Madison?
Oh my God. P.S. I'm horny.
So fucking good.
Oh, God. Those who stopped by their mobile home, though, saw Randolph working on his art projects while Bobby worked in brutally hot conditions at the chicken farm.
Fuck yeah.
Their visitations, #wildman.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you got to go out. I know it's 100 degrees. You got to go take care of the chickens. Yeah, I'm going to make another coffee mug.
Fuck. He's like, you go take care of the chickens. Check out this lion head I made.
Yeah, I'm working on my life project. This life-size lion head. I can't lift it in the kiln. But I got these two new helpers at the house, Kevin and Mark, that are gonna help me.
And Mark's like, yeah, I must have had an air bubble in that, man. Ours were fine.
So she's working in these brutally hot conditions, and he's inside working on his fucking art project.
Yeah, that's sweet.
#wildman.
I hope he's making shit that just keeps breaking. Like, honey, I made this table and it just fucking breaks.
Like the legs are super fucking off balance. Fuck.
Yeah.
Their visitations were usually met by Dial and his gun, demanding to know why their car was pulling up to his trailer. So if anyone pulled up to the trailer, he usually would like get out with a gun and be like, who are you? Why are you here?
Fuck yeah.
It was discovered that every few weeks, Bobby had driven to a grocery store in Center, Texas, where she cashed her paychecks and bought supplies. From here, she could have just driven away or attended the Shelby County Sheriff's Office, located directly across the street from the grocery store. So that was all a quote.
Dude, did I miss the fucking what you Googled? Because I've been trying to figure it out.
Oh, you didn't? I said it like 5 times.
Fuck.
It was Murderpedia Karate Master.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I should have guessed that.
Yeah, dude.
I was waiting for it to be the grocery store.
Yeah, Karate Master.
Fuck yeah.
So 1 year before getting arrested, Randolph, this would be in 2004, he had a heart attack and he was rushed to the hospital. Investigators looked at this as another opportunity where Bobby could have escaped. However, she stayed by his side the whole time, and she even wrote him a heartfelt letter.
Oh, fuck.
So, quote, Randolph's psychological hold over Parker became apparent when another woman admitted to being coerced by him into taking Parker on those shopping errands. Under condition of anonymity, the woman, who was a former high school teacher of Dial's, said he threatened to harm her family.
Oh, wow.
Parker and her came up with plans to escape at least 3 times, but each time they would talk each other out of it. That's according to CBS News. So he is fucking brainwashing people around, like women around him and stuff. So there is proof to that.
He's just like an old idiot. Just fucking kill him.
He is not handsome enough to be doing that.
Yeah, dude. Fuck off, you old idiot.
Like, he just looks like an old fucking loser.
And I know it's like the battered women syndrome or whatever. Like I know that they just believe all of it somehow.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, just kick his ass. Like, you can fucking take him.
It is sad.
Yeah, it is.
But he just looks like an old loser. Dude.
Yeah. Like, what's he gonna do to your family? Like, fucking, your husband could kick his ass. Your fucking kids could kick his ass. Like,
yeah, they'll
be fine.
Hey, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. That's not necessary.
That's unnecessary. Hey, we'll dump the body.
So, all right. Here's a reminder of the dates. August 20th, 1994. That's when Randolph disappeared with Bobby Parker. 11 years later or so, April 4th, 2005, Randolph is found with Bobby, and then Randolph is arrested. And now Randolph, he's given an extra 7 years to his sentence, which is like, he has a life sentence for his murder. He escaped for 11 years, and they're like, you know what? You get 7 more years.
Yeah,
How do you not get more years than you've been gone?
Yeah, that makes no fucking sense.
So they give him 7 years to his sentence. However, that wouldn't matter because 2 years after being arrested in 2007, this old fucker died.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So he's not even that old. He died at the age of 62.
Yeah, he just looks old.
He looks super fucking old. So he was caught at the right time. He's like, okay, I'll just die now.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Hey, we're gonna add 7 years to your sentence. Yeah. He's like, why not make it 8?
Yeah,
he's like, that dies.
Dude, she was like, that won't be necessary. And dies right there.
Necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had some lengthy illness they said he battled with. I don't know what it was.
He kind of reminds me of that farting guy that we did the episode on.
yeah. Oh, man, I didn't kill Steve.
I didn't kill him. He just fucking ripping
I didn't
ass.
kill Steve, and he just keeps farting.
So fucking
that guy
good.
ruled.
I wish like I didn't kidnap her and she farts.
yeah. So what about Bobby now?
Oh.
Quote, in April 2008, almost 3 years after her liberation from a Texan chicken farm, Bobby was arrested and charged with felony charges of helping Dial escape from prison.
What?
Yeah, I can't believe they charge her with this.
What the fuck?
So by this time, Randolph is already dead. He's been dead for like a year.
Yeah.
And both of them, him and her, have said like, I was taken hostage. I was taken against my will. But it didn't matter. It would take another 3 years to reach trial, as the prosecution alleged that she was, in fact, in love with Randolph. She helped him escape. But her defense attorneys would say that she was drugged, she was kidnapped, and she was repeatedly raped. But they don't believe that evidence because they're like, we found condoms, Valentine's cards, you were by his side, you could have escaped and never did.
Yeah.
So on the day of Parker's disappearance, a former inmate working the reformatory grounds testified that he saw Parker drive away with Dial in the family minivan, giving him a startled look as she passed. A previous psychological report from the Oklahoma State Reformatory had confirmed that Dial was very manipulative, especially around women, and with Dial's freedom to roam the grounds, it was argued that he could have escaped on his own without Parker's help.
Yeah.
In the end, Bobby Parker received a 1-year sentence for aiding Dial's escape and would serve 6 months before being released April 6, 2012. So she does 6 months.
That's crazy.
Why even make her do that?
Yeah, especially when he's dead.
Yeah. Everyone said, even if she did, he only got 7 years for escaping for 11 years.
Yeah.
Don't make her do time.
It's like she, not really, but it's like she got in more trouble than he did.
Yeah, it's just, she shouldn't have got anything.
Yeah, because, even if because I don't think she helped him escape.
Yeah, I don't
he was fucking out. He was just at her house. So even if she went with him willingly, she didn't help him escape.
Here's some interesting bits. Some of this is kind of funny. While in prison towards the end, he knew his time was coming. He was dying. He wanted to tell his story. So he's like, I want to get everything. I want to tell the whole story about what happened. Yeah. And he starts from early on and tells some story of his childhood and stuff. But everyone wants to know what happened with Bobby, the real true story. Yeah. And he fucking immediately dies before he gets to any of that stuff.
Dude.
Yeah, dude.
Hell
I want to come clean. I want to tell my complete story. Then he fucking dies.
He's like my ex-wife, then he just fucking dies there.
Yeah, so he tells a little bit of stuff, but he doesn't even get to anything with her. He does talk about the murder of the karate guy, though. Quote, in his letters to News on 6, crime reporter Lori Fulbright, Dial gave the name of the person he said paid him $5,000 to murder a Broken Arrow martial arts instructor in 1981. You killed that guy for $5,000, dude?
Yeah, dude. Did they say how? Did they shoot him?
I couldn't find any details. Wow. Dial wrote, the man, a known Northside crime figure and cocaine kingpin, told me Kelly Hogan had reneged on a drug deal. I believe the man's motive, in parentheses, which later proved false, because I knew he was a mover and a shaker in the drug culture, and he in turn felt I might be interested in the contract because of my unbending, blind hatred of anyone who dealt hard drugs to youngsters.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
You're just trying to make yourself look good.
Yeah, I looked at this guy on his find a grave, and the people are like, yeah, you are my instructor, you helped me in life, you were great. It's like, dude, let me show you what this dude looked like. Yeah, he fucking looks awesome, dude.
Hopefully, dude,
he looks fucking sweet, dude.
Fuck yeah, he kind of does look like Ralph Macchio.
Here's the other picture of him just doing a flying kick.
Fuck yeah, dude. There's no way that he fucking saw this dude coming, because he would have fucking beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, dude. Okay, there is something about Karate Kid I gotta mention later, actually. There was something else I was just gonna mention.
I was just gonna crack a Laura Lightbright joke, because it's like Fur Bright or whatever.
Dude, that kind of reminded me of fuck, what's the, but Black Dynamite. I sell drugs in the community.
Fuck yeah. What is that? That's the Black Dynamite movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Is it Black Dynamite? Is that what he's called?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. There's a part where he's like, oh, this is so funny. Let me play this real quick. It's super funny.
To what do we owe this pleasure?
I just got one thing to lay on you cats and now split. I am declaring war on anybody who sells drugs in our community.
Fuck yeah.
But Black Dynamite, I sell drugs in the community.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Let it be known. But Black Dynamite, I sell drugs in the community.
he probably just saw that, and that's why he put that in his letter.
Another quote, Randolph said before he died, he wanted to see the man who hired him to do the murder in prison.
Shut up,
dude. Yeah, he said he offered to take lie detectors and even truth serum, and he hoped he could give a deposition on videotape to be used later at the man's trial.
Was Snape there to make the truth serum or the veritas serum?
He wrote like, it's just a fucking dude. You killed that guy. No one paid you $5,000 to kill him, and if they did, there's no way that karate guy was selling drugs to kids.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know why he killed him, but there's no way this is true. Yeah, I'll even take a truth serum. All right, dude. How about you just die, you old fuck?
Yeah, we're like, yeah, here's some truth serum. They just give him fucking poison.
So, alrighty. So that is the end of the episode, our case. That was Randolph Dial, this old fucking loser.
Yeah, dude, fuck this
who
geezer.
Somehow, I don't know. I don't know. It's a strange case. How he got away for so long, I don't know.
Yeah, he definitely, there's no way that Kelly saw that him coming. He had to have got him from behind.
I know, dude. The karate master,
Yeah, dude. Because he probably couldn't have even shot him because Kelly would have just caught the bullet, man.
I know. Threw it back at him.
Yeah. He just fucking does that kick to the bullet.
Oh, shit.
What's the, it's a fucking, is it an arrow that Mitch Miyagi catches in the third one?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it's an arrow.
But yeah, we are going to talk about Mr. Miyagi on the Patreon.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But all right, before we get there, that was our case. If you enjoyed this podcast, you can get more for $2 or $5 a month. You can support us on Patreon. You will get a bonus episode. But yeah, everyone that signs up also gets their name read. So we are going to fire through these real quick.
Fuck yeah.
Get a drink real quick. Sorry. Alrighty, let's do this. Starting off, Australian Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
Deus Ex Vagina.
Yeah.
Missy Goldstein.
Miss Goldstein.
I sent a picture to Australian Daniel. Oh, I sent it to you guys where he sent us those soccer jerseys.
Yeah.
And when I shoveled
Yeah.
the driveway, I put it on there and I put, "Lend me your power, Australian
Fuck
Daniel."
yeah.
All right, Missy Goldstein.
Miss Goldstein.
Kevin Grenier.
The real
Kevin
Kev.
Greener. Kevin Greenest. We got
That's right.
Toof's boy, Kaza London.
Fuck yeah.
We got Peyton Blackburn.
Fucking pirate.
We got Grace Carney.
Bruce.
Felipe Juarez.
Oh, yeah.
We got Moth.
Fucking moth.
We got Regan Paris.
Pretty good.
Joshua Mendoza.
Oh, yeah.
Caleb H.
Caleb H.
W. Bush.
I love that.
Sarah Jenkins.
Oh, yeah.
Ruben.
The Ruben.
Sorry for 2004. Conan Baldwin.
Golden Baldwin.
Sheba.
Oh, Sheba.
Liz.
Hell yeah. Go
We got
Liz.
Sheba. We got Liz. I couldn't tell if anyone knew what I said there. We got Tim Prime
Yeah,
AV.
That fucking idiot.
We never mentioned this one. We got the Dirty Dog.
Yeah, dude.
I support us
Yeah,
on
of
here.
course.
We got Hugo Stiglitz.
Fuck yeah, I love that.
We got our boy Jordan Rice.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, how's your fucking kicker, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Hey, don't mention our quarterback. Dude.
Yeah,
Don't
dude,
throw that back at us.
it's-
Let us have this.
All the jokes of him coming to Cleveland were so fucking funny.
I know, dude.
I keep seeing, is there like 30 fucking like users now or something? I saw there's like a lot.
I don't know, dude. The funniest, I mean, it's not funny, but the fact that they say like when he shows up, he's like wearing like his own jersey and
Dude,
shit.
that's
He's like,
so
yeah, I'm on the
good.
Ravens.
I mean, like he is like one of the best ever, but he's still
Yeah.
just a fucking kicker, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
we're just joking, man. We have Deshaun Watson.
yeah,
that sucks.
he's still worse
and
for
our
some
best
reason.
player who doesn't want to be here.
Yeah.
But we got the Cavs, man. So
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
Austin Stevens.
Oh yeah, this fucking he could have been here,
Yeah,
man.
get in touch with Toof, man. We want you on here.
Yeah.
Trin Green.
They just left for North Carolina.
Oh hell yeah. We got Jordan Thompson.
Jordan.
We got our boy Corn Shirt.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Spence had a lot going on today. Hopefully he can join us next week.
Yeah, hopefully.
My favorite 2 letters, JT. Rob Palanco.
Oh yeah.
Rimmel Pope
I
Himmel.
love that one.
Kylo Ren.
Ren.
We got Boobin. Shelby Massey.
Shelby.
Trav Rockwell.
Oh, fucking rocks so well.
Rock so well. We got Amanda Nilsson.
Alberta.
We got Dan.
Oh yeah.
We got Vagina.
Oh.
And we got our bodyguard, Chris Oakes.
Fuck yeah.
There we go.
He's like the super ripped one.
Yeah, he looks fucking jacked. I don't know anything about him. Just
Yeah.
his picture on here, he looks fucking jacked. So hell yeah.
I bet she's got a pretty big dick.
Yeah, well, they all do.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for us. For us. Well, they all look big compared to ours.
Oh
too.
yeah.
Alrighty, so we are going to shut this down, and then we will start the Patreon up. Here we go.
Sounds good.
We didn't do the closing
Oh,
shit.
dude, I was just ready
so sorry.
for it.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you everyone for joining us. Be good
Stay safe.
and laugh at the dark stuff.
Hashtag wildman.
Hashtag wild dog.
Oh, hashtag green man.
Oh, fuck yeah. Smoke 'em, green man. Roll 'em.
His comments always crack me up.
Hashtag thank you, Mark.
Yep. Hashtag pretzel dick.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hashtag T-bro nutsack.
Hashtag boy pussy.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
The people's mustache. He should be back home soon.
Fuck
Hopefully
yeah,
he'll be
dude.
joining us. We miss you, Dylan.
Get
We
them
love you,
panties
dude.
ready to get fucking soaked, man.
You notice how shitty the roads have been since Dylan hasn't been here
Yeah,
to
dude.
fucking save us, dude?
Yeah, and that and it's icy because all the fucking squirts out there,
Yeah,
man.
dude. As soon
Just
as
fucking-
Dylan's back in Ohio, all the women are squirting
just-
on the roads
They're just
and clearing them
anticipating
for us.
just fucking squirting
Yeah,
everywhere.
dude. I guess he got. That's what his summer job is out at what's that fucking? It's not Kahunaville. What's the fucking?
Wait, what?
What's the water park? It's in Dusky.
Kalahari.
Kahunaville. Yeah, I guess they hired Dylan to sit up on that big barrel with a woman. And he just makes them squirt. And they fill the barrel up and dump it on
Fuck
everybody.
yeah.
All right,
Hell yeah.
we're shutting her down.
Oh, fuck my ass.
Fuck it.